I've wanted to do a video for a little while now about quarter sawn lumber. Now, what is quarter sawn lumber? Quarter sawn lumber is lumber that is sawn in such a way that all of the grain is oriented in the same direction. This causes that piece of lumber to be a more stable product. It's far less likely to warp in any direction. Now, the way that we get quarter sawn lumber is by moving that log very many times. We actually quarter that log in many cases so that you can get each cut to keep the grain pattern vertical. Quarter sawn lumber is not lumber that you are going to use to deck a trailer with or to side a barn with. Quarter sawn lumber is furniture grade lumber. That being said, a log that is going to produce quarter sawn lumber needs to be a quality log. Ideally, that log should be void of knots and at least 20 inches in diameter. Now you see behind me a log that is about 28 inches at the small end and somewhere in the area of 36 inches after I have peeled off the flare at the large end. This is maxing out the LT35 Woodmizer here. It's going to be a labor intensive process to quarter saw this lumber, but it is absolutely worth it to me with a quality log like this to spend the extra time to have that furniture grade lumber. Now, absolutely, you can use plain sawed lumber as furniture, but when you look at leg stock for a desk, or you look at cabinetry, fine cabinetry, many times they are going to have used some kind of quarter sawn lumber. When you quarter saw, you also end up with some wrist sawn boards, and what that means is that instead of being vertical, 100% vertical at 90-degree angles, the grain is instead at more of a 45-degree angle. But you're still going to have a lot more stability in that wrist sawn lumber than you would in plain sawn lumber. So in summary, the pros to quarter sawn lumber are simply they're far more beautiful and they're more stable, which means that they can be used for fine furniture. The cons, they're going to cost more, and the reason they're going to cost more is because they're more labor intensive, and also they're going to produce more waste. You're going to get fewer boards per log when quarter sawing than you would plain sawing. Here you can see where we're going to take the quarter sawn boards from. The top section, there's about 10 inches that we'll be able to get quarter sawn, and then the bottom about 4 inches. That middle will cut out and use for another purpose. I hope you have enjoyed this video, enjoyed watching the process of quarter sawing this red oak log. This took in total about 2 hours to accomplish, from start of whittling that flare down to the end process here. The picture you see here at the very end is of the last 2 red oak logs that I have quarter sawn. Quite a substantial amount of lumber that we got out of both of those. Once again, if you've enjoyed this, thank you. If you have any comments, suggestions, please leave those. And hope you have a great day, and hope to see you here on our channel in the future.